is my house.
I saw.
This is my house.
What happened to my clothes?
Leave my house.
Why did you remove my
told me,
clothes?
sir, none of my property is here.
Why did you remove my clothes, Ugochukwu? Why did you remove my clothes?
They wash them.
Why did you... You say that thing you want. All this while that thing you kill me today.
They do. Do what you want to.
This is why Papa don't play. That's why you don't know when to leave and when to stay.
They do the good.
Alex.
They do the good.
Alex, go.
You see these children?
Alex, go.
They end up for government.
Alex, go. You keep me today. I forgot to go. You keep me today. As I clean that today.
They come down. They come down.
As your record is, let me get my food. No.
They come.
You keep me today.
Don't worry.
I beg you to leave in peace.
Leave in
You don't want to leave.
You tell me to leave in peace.
Because you want to fight.
Don't worry. They do the go. Sir.
You see my clothes?
They do the go.
You see my clothes?
They do the go.
Now, marriage is a trap. It's like a woman holding herself hostage, getting caged by one's self. You know, many women lose themselves in marriage. Because before marriage, a lot of women have these dreams and aspirations of what they would like to become, where they would be in the next 5 years, 4 years, 10 years. Suddenly, some women, the minute they got into marriage, all of those dreams became stagnant. Because in the society where we are, the minute you are married, everyone is expecting you to start having children. There was an argument I was watching yesterday on social media podcast. You know, a man was vehemently saying that the purpose of marriage is procreation. That what is the point getting married when a woman cannot give you a child within the first 1 year of marriage? In fact, it was a very heated argument, you know, because the host was saying that marriage, the purpose of marriage is for companionship first, and secondly is for procreation. But this our brother, he was so reluctant, emphasizing the fact that procreation is the major fact, that he cannot marry a woman and start looking at the woman in the name of companionship. You know, that if he wants companionship, he can always have it with his money. Oh my God, so raw. Anyway, that aside, now I would like you to watch 2 of the videos I would play in this very content and see why I am not saying that marriage is entirely a trap, but that is what it seems like. Because many women in marriage who were not working before they got into marriage, it is usually hard for them to pick their pieces, you know, go back to education or career-wise. Apart from those of us in the Western country, it is entirely different, and this is a land of milk and honey. To some extent, very enabling, where anybody can work, do some minor stuff in order to get money. But for those in Africa, if a woman wasn't working before that woman got married, it is usually difficult. The minute she gets married, what happens next is she starts procreating. Before she would finish giving birth to the first child, bam, second, another baby is on the way. Now, in this very first video, a lady was crying out. She's very young. She's been married in the last 7 years. Guess what happened? She said her man is good, great, perfect, okay. She was crying in a video. She was crying in the video that I will play. That what she felt like she has lost herself, her independence, that she's feeling stuck at a particular point. You know, is this what she's going to be doing all her life, staying with just one man? It's been 7 years of marriage. The man doesn't know domestic violence and all of that, but this is like they did not explain this the way to this lady. Principal uncle. Guys, let me play the first video.
Someone else every single day of your life. Every day. Every day you gotta deal with somebody. Oh, is marriage even worth it? It's not. It's not. At some point you're gonna realize that it's always best to just be alone. Because I've been married for about 7 years and I don't even know if this is worth it. Like, and not saying that there's anything necessarily wrong. There's nothing wrong, and that's the point. Like, I don't even know why I'm upset. I'm just, like, not thinking that I made the right decision. Like, and I have a good man. I do. And that's not the point. The point is, it's like, you really do lose yourself. You lose your sense of individuality. You lose your sense of peace. And this could be even to a good man. Like, you're gonna lose something, and I don't think it's worth it. Like, at all. I've always had a dream of, like, getting out of my hometown, like, city, and moving on, like, moving forward. Like life is supposed to be experience. Like, we're supposed to be doing new things, and
Hey, Chinekina. Wahala deo, guys. I don't know what to call this, because I am feeling for the young man in this lady's life. Definitely he's gonna come across this video, even if he's not a social media type. Somebody would send this video to the man, yes, to see what his wife is saying. How do you think this man would feel seeing the wife making a video like this, crying out, asking questions if it is worth it getting married? That she feels like she has lost her individuality, you know, independence. 7 long years with just one man. You know, I don't know the kind of life she lived before she got married. I don't know if she was the type that was like, you know, jumping around. I know it might be difficult sticking to just one man. I don't know. You know, she was also talking about not traveling and all of that. I don't know if she already has children or not. Yes, some people were saying in the comment section that she's holding her husband hostage. That the man, freedom for this lady's husband, freedom for the man. You know, that this lady doesn't really love her husband. If she said all of this about her man is good, great man, no domestic violence, and all of that, what is that lady's problem? You know, does she need counseling, psychological counseling? You know, because this is quite strange and totally appalling. You know, that a lot of women out there, they are struggling. Some are going through domestic violence. Some are dealing with something difficult in their marriage relationships. You know, yet somebody is here who got a good man crying that she's not really getting it. She's feeling overwhelmed. You heard her, she asked the question if it is really worth it staying in marriage. Does it worth it getting married? I ask you the same question. Do you think it's necessary for one to even get married? Do you think that marriage is a trap? You did the second video that I was playing at the beginning of this so that you could listen. This actually happened in abroad, they said, according to the title. It happened very fresh. Our sister carried a knife in abroad. She probably forgot where she is, that she's in an abroad, you know. I know they say that women have power in overseas, but then what played out here for her to have carried that knife? Honestly, I don't know how many children they have, but if police should come in, or if that should be reported, those children might be taken away from them, because the woman has anger issue. They would even think that one day maybe a child might piss her up. She might decide to also use knife on her own kid. So that family is at risk of losing their children to social work, the social services, you know. But then, general advice to most of us, please. Yeah, it can feel so overwhelming in marriage at times. It is not a bed of roses, like I always say. The only day marriage seems to be a bed of all roses is just on your wedding day tradition. Unfortunately, I've attended a traditional marriage in Enugu, precisely. My roommate, my flatmate, she was heavily pregnant, and guess what? That day the husband fought with the woman's people. If you see war, they even raise benches and everything. All of us, and so we pick race run. My friend did not go home with her husband on that day because of that fight. They later got married. They had 3 children together, but right now they have both gone their separate paths after 3 children. You can imagine, how would that marriage have worked? A marriage that they fought on the day of the traditional marriage. The wife refused to go with the husband. You know, the husband, boom, removed his special outfit for the traditional marriage. It was not funny, to be honest. I cried on that very day. I could remember. You know, you might have witnessed a lot, you know, but that is the only day marriage seems to be like it's all rosy, you know. And then honeymoon time, when you will be alone with your husband. After that, everybody to your tent, oh Israel, it is just between you and your man. First 1 month, first 2 months, first 3 months, no show. Heat will begin to do you, the woman and the man self. Both of you will be checking. Is everything okay with me? 5 months or 6 months, you're not picking a wahala. Even when you conceive on your wedding night, responsibilities will just surface from all around. You begin to plan how to take care of the pregnancy, and then the child when the baby is born and all of that. Pay this and that, a lot of things, and family or relatives all around, brothers and sisters, texting and asking for this and that and that. They don't even know what is happening. But then marriage is still not for the faint-hearted. Yes, this is why it is good for someone to be matured in mind, physically, spiritually, socially, and otherwise, before you can get married. You know, it is not easy. For women, it can be an act of servitude. It can be totally selflessness, forgetting oneself, you know, taking up the responsibilities of caring for another. First, your husband becomes your first baby that you're gonna be caring for before the children starts coming, you know. And once the children starts coming, your responsibilities multiplies. And you also have your in-laws, husbands, brothers and sisters. Sometimes they creep in, even though it is generally advised that when a man marries, take your wife and be staying in a separate blah blah blah. But some families, you know, they do have some time with their newly married wife and all of that. It's a whole lot of challenges. And from there, when both of you begin to live together, separate, whether in abroad, look at this one that is tearing shirt. They are fighting, you know, Bodo. It is overwhelming. It can be at times. I don't know what caused their beze. They are the only ones that knows. But the man filming this, he filmed it in order to keep it as an evidence when police comes, you know, so that he would say, look at. Unfortunately, they were doing this before their own children. You can imagine their little boy or little daughter was just there. You can hear when they call the name, watching their parents, I don't know, acting in an unacceptable way. I wonder what social services would do in this case. Those children, bye-bye from this couple. And this man, I wouldn't say what he has done, but let me play the video for you. I leave you with it. Yes. So do you think that marriage is a trap? And what do you have to say? Especially those of us living abroad, because those of us in Africa sometimes living your marriage, it's a no-no. Yes, because of what people would say, what the society would say. But here, most women, they have power to leave and stay, and men too, they have power to leave. Like Madam was asking Oga to leave. Do you think Oga should have left Jeje before this kind of altercation? Only God knows what this man might have done to this woman that prompted this kind of reaction. But whatever it was that happened, shouldn't have, she shouldn't have gone to the extent of grabbing a knife, threatening the husband with a knife. It's a no-no. If I was the man, I wouldn't feel safe, keeping this marriage anymore. Yes, because I wouldn't be comfortable. I might be sleeping one day and somebody would raise a knife on me. No way. This would be the end of it. To your tent, O Israel. It's quite a pity that things like this happen. But women in the Western countries, single motherhood is not funny. It is never easy, no matter whatever government is paying or giving you. Life as a single person, life as a single mom, it's not easy. Yes. I am not a single mom, but I'm experiencing it. At least I can tell from experience. Even though that the finance is 100% there, and all of that. I can imagine somebody who is a single mom, the finance is not there from the man, and otherwise, don't get those calls from your man asking how you guys are doing, emotional support and all of that. I wonder how they will be feeling. Sometimes it becomes too overwhelming for myself. I got a headache currently from a lot of stress, despite me having somebody, so single motherhood is not something anybody should fantasize, and be proud about. Yes. And I am not also advising anybody to stay in a toxic marriage or relationship. If it's not working, it's not working. Save your head to avoid had I known. Thank you once again for watching, guys. And remember to like my video, subscribe, and keep coming back for more. Bye for now.